on the track.
So that changed my outlook on everything. So I'm smiling all the time now.
Okay, so I mean, I feel that, you know, having those experiences, and you said, you mentioned your church, so that means that you are God body, you are God fearing, and how did that transfer? Like, how did this being from Haiti, being God body, going back doing stuff, cultivate to you doing a book?
Yo, it was the foundation that I needed.
Okay.
It was the foundation that I needed because as much as I was trying to pull away, get into street life and hang out with the dudes that were really involved in crazy things, I still had that foundation that wouldn't let me go all the way left.
Okay.
You know, so every time I was in the middle of something wrong, my conscience was talking to me like, yo, you know you're not supposed to be doing this.
Right.
You know, so it helped me out a lot.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Thank God for that. Thank God for a praying mother too.
Right.
You know, so that helped me get a spirit of hope, motivation, and I still started to spread it to my friends and my family, and it really snowballed from there.
So this is Hip Hop Daily Motivational Quotes. So are these quotes that you created or from some of the hip hop founders and fathers?
Yeah, so the book that I created is 365 Hip Hop Daily Motivational Quotes. So what it is every single day you get a different positive quote from your favorite hip hop and R&B artist. Wow. So what I was able to do is just really fine tune and pinpoint the most motivational things that they said. I added my motivation to it and a daily affirmation.
Okay. Wow. So give me one, Jay-Z.
That's my guy. I was hoping you would say that.
You know that's you know, you think motivational hip hop, Jay-Z, money, you know.
Yeah, he has an incredible story. So there's 4 quotes in there from Jay-Z, but my favorite is when he says, "I'm different. I can't base what I'm gonna be off of what everybody isn't." You know.
You better say that again.
Listen, I'm different. I can't base what I'm gonna be off of what everybody isn't. So we look around and we see our circumstances. We're in the hood and we don't see examples of success. That doesn't matter. It could be 1,000 people that tried and failed. It just means they ain't you and you ain't them.
Wow.
No, that's deep. And I'm looking through the book, and you have affirmations at the bottom
daily
of each page. Now, some people don't even know. Can you just tell
power
people?
in affirmations.
But some people don't know what affirmations are. Can you explain that?
It's just it's a personalized statement of encouragement.
Okay.
So it'd be something like, "I'm royalty." There's people that don't even believe in themselves. Based on their circumstances, based on what they see every day, TV, community, whatever the case may be, they don't even believe that they're young kings and young queens. They treat themselves, you know, like I talked to I talked to this kid. I said, "You're a young king." He said, "No, I'm a peasant." that hurt me.
That hurt me, and I don't even know the kid.
He believed that he was, you know, and I took that so seriously. I was like, nah, despite what you're going through, despite what anybody may say, your peers, your family even, you are a young king, and you're going to continue to evolve into one. Wow. You know, so you got to speak life into it. So that's what an affirmation is. It's a declaration of speaking life.
Speaking life, and to visionaries. You have to be a visionary, right?
Yeah.
So with this book, so are these like, all of these quotes that you have in here, these are like all songs that you like know by heart?
No, a lot, man. I love the music.
Right, but I hate that.
I hate the message that's in the music.
So you take it apart.
That's what I did. I found the most motivational thing. Yeah, I know Nikki talks about sexual content, but she also said, "No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed."
Yes.
You know, she says some positive things. So what I was able to do is I just extracted the positivity.
And you know what? That's one of my favorite quotes from Nicki Minaj. Like, I can't tell you a quote from Nicki, but I can tell you, she said, "No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed." Yes, and I think that to myself. You know, not being cocky or anything, but I think that to myself a lot of times. You know, I'm not lucky because I don't want to be lucky. I want to be blessed.
Yeah.
You know, so that makes. I mean, this right here, I can say is not only a perfect Christmas gift. This is something that, you know, the beginning of the year, every hip hop household, every black household should have. Birthday gifts.
Yeah,
this is something that I actually will gift to my son for his birthday, and I'm gonna say every day I need you to read this into the next year.
It's something different every time, man, and no matter what the problem is that you're dealing with in the urban community, this book has a solution for it.
Wow. So it's like the hip hop Bible.
I wouldn't call it Bible. It's up there though.
It's like the hip hop Bible.
If you're dealing with peer pressure, there's a quote in there for that and a message for you.
Okay, so give me one.
Well, Kevin, I don't know what off the top of my head. Kevin Gates is in there, and he says if I'm only your friend when I'm doing what you want me to do, then you're not really my friend. If you associate yourself with peer pressure and complacency, you're destined for failure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that speaks to the youth, because you hang around with people that have you doing things that you normally wouldn't do if it wasn't for their influence.
You're right. A lot of people struggle with that.
Right.
That's
so
where
this
I was
is current hip hop.
Yeah, this
saying
is
that Kevin Gates and Nicki Minaj. This is not.
We got everybody.
KRS-One.
Take a look at the back. Take a look at the back of the book.
In the back of the book. That's what I was looking at.
Okay.
KRS-One is in there too. We got the legends, Dougie
But I
Fresh,
love it though. I love it though that this is not.
We got everybody.
Just like this can appeal to the demographic now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have Young Thug in here?
I couldn't find anything positive that he said. I was trying. I wanted to, but I couldn't find
anything. He say thugger, my brother.
He said,
what's positive about that?
Because you my sister. Thugger, my sister.
That would have been a reach, you know. So I picked the best quotes that I could find, and I couldn't find one that fit in there.
No, I got you on that.
That's funny.
But how long did it take you to put this together?
I like to say it took me 9 months to birth my baby.
Aww.
You know, so it took me 9 months to research and write, and it took another 9 months for editing and all that other legal stuff. So about 1.5 years, almost 2 years to complete that project, and it feels so good to birth it.
Right.
You
and
know?
how long has this been out?
Oh, December 28th was the official release date.
This is a new baby.
Oh, this
so
is brand
4
new.
weeks old.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by the end of the night, it hit #1 on Amazon.
Well, you know what? Congratulations.
Wow.
You know what? You need to. And I'm gonna talk to Cynthia because this book needs to be submitted to the universities because
everywhere.
You know they have these courses now where they're integrating hip hop and integrating some of the cultural things, the pop culture into the academics of life.
Yeah.
So I think that this is something that needs to be at Clark, at Spelman,
HBCUs,
you know, all of that, and even
shout out to Morgan State too.
You know, and even some of the schools like a Full Sail, like a Specs Howard.
Yeah.
You know, because this speaks to our culture right now.
It's what we need.
You know?
It's the solution, because you hear all the time what the problem with the culture is, but you don't have many people trying to provide a solution. And I believe this is it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, because hip hop is a culture.
Hip hop is a culture.
You know
I mean, I appreciate you for even thinking of this.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
not too many. This is a brilliant idea. I wish I thought of it. No, I'm playing.
No, you know what? I was scared somebody else would think of it.
Really?
So that's why I took. I
took your money, but you took your time though.
I took my time, make sure it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't want to sleep on this because I'm like, yo, motivational hip hop. Anybody could come up with it because everyone loves the music,
right?
You know, and you can't scroll 20 minutes on Instagram or Facebook without some type of hip hop quote. It influences everything that we
everybody's
do.
An influencer.
So like if it's already on the top of everyone's mind, someone might beat me to the punch. That motivated me so much.
Well, you did a very good job. This is a very good
I
idea. You know, this is something that I would say is a good invention. Not just a good read or a good book, but this is a good invention that I think will be a part of hip hop history forever.
Oh man, that's exactly what I wanted, because this is my Illmatic.
But I want to know, how did you pick that particular quote for like
which one?
No, anyone, because like you got it from like January to December.
Yeah, every
how
single
did you
day
say, okay,
quote.
this one needs to be in January? You know what I mean?
The process was crazy. Like, first thing I did was make sure I had every single popular artist you can think of.
Okay.
Anybody and their mamas in there. I'm talking about, we got KRS-One, we got Luther Vandross in there. You know what I mean? Like, we have R&B and most recently Future and Drake and everybody that you
Drake is in there too, Champagne Poppy?
Man, listen.
Number one fan right here.
He's a philosopher. So I came up with all the artists that I wanted to use, and I picked the top quotes. They said whether it was a song, whether it was social media, whether it was an interview, and just narrowed it. I picked 730 quotes, and I narrowed it down to the top 365.
Wow.
So I put in work.
That took a long time.
Put in work.
Yeah, absolutely. You put in work. And then the fact that you have affirmations,
Yeah,
you know, and you kind of explain what the quote meant to you and what it means.
Yeah.
With the affirmation on each day. And I think that's really positive in this hip hop community. You're absolutely right. This needs to be in the schools and everything.
This
Because
needs to be in every school.
Yeah, because I wanted to increase literacy in the hood.
This is something. Is Dame Dash in this book?
Dame is in the book.
Okay, well, Dame Dash, as narcissistic as he is, because he's in it, he will love it. But this is something that, like, I feel that you should present to a Dame Dash.
I've gotten some celebrity support, you know, and I definitely appreciate everyone that really got behind it. Russell Simmons, 50 Cent, Murder Mook. Charlemagne the God over in New York.
Charlemagne.
Who else? There's a lot of people that really
started
support.
dope.
And it's brand new. I'm like, damn, okay. They see it, they get it, and once it picks up, man, it's gonna be inevitable.
You're right.
Well, just make sure I get my copy before you blow up, because I don't have time to be stalking your Instagram.
Hey, listen.
My book, putting books up under your thing.
I got you. Can I hit you with a quote though for the culture, man? One of my favorite quotes out the whole book, man, and it's hard to pick a couple
out of
favorites,
365,
but this one speaks to the culture and the violence in the hood and the love of the money. It's from an artist. His name is Bizzle. He's not that popular as far as a radio is concerned, but he's really popular as far as the Christian rap realm is concerned.
Okay.
He says, they got you ready to murder your brethren over $1 that only cost them 4 cents to print. It's evident we need help, but the question is, will you serve a living God or a dead president?
Oh, you done gave me chills up in here.
Yeah. Think about it. We put so much value on this piece of paper. It cost the federal government 4 cents to make a $100 bill. Wow. But we place so much value on it that I'm ready to kill someone that looks like me over it.
Right.
And we serving this piece of paper instead of serving God.
Right. Do you serve a living God or a damn church time to shine? Right. I feel like getting on my love.
That's start praising.
Nah, that's real rap. His name is Bizzle?
Bizzle. Bizzle.
Okay, so yeah.
Bizzle out.
He's dope.
Bizzle was dope.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of things, man. So, and whether it's violence, whether it's peer pressure, whether it's unity and support, you're going to find a solution in there. Whether it's self-worth, Beyonce talks about self-worth, Janelle Monáe talks about women being what the true definition of sexy is. It's not getting naked, it's actually your confidence and your demeanor and how you carry yourself. So you mean to tell me
being a stripper with a
you know what? That might not that might not cut it. You know, there's certain things that we do for money that we forfeit
self-worth,
our character, our self-worth, our morals,
the intangibles
for that piece of paper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't judge anybody, you know, but you know, there's certain things that I'm not willing to give up for money.
So, Carl, what's your opinion on the state of hip hop today?
I mean, I wish it would be more revolutionary artists that aren't afraid to speak their mind,
like more conscious
and
rap?
what their truth is. But I also wish that more people would buy into it. Because that's the reason most artists don't talk about positive things, because who's buying it?
Right. So let me ask you a question then, seeing that you are a hip-hop connoisseur. Kanye West. Kanye West is back.
Yeah, I heard.
Kanye West is back. How do you feel about a person such as Kanye West, who has this platform, this mega platform, and uses social media to go against another brother, as opposed to using it to make a change?
Well, I wish he would continue to hang out with Jay-Z more.
Hey.
You know, because in an interview with another radio station, he says, I hung out with Jay-Z more because he said, I'll show you how to move in a room full of vultures.
Right.
Kanye's really hot-headed, you know, and he's impulsive, so he's gonna react right away to something. And that impulsive behavior caused him to lash out on someone who wasn't even talking about him. You know what I mean?
And got him embarrassed.
Yeah, and now the karma came right back around. Now he's embarrassed.
The karma came back so quickly.
Now when you think about Kanye, we're not thinking about his